what is it that this Caucasian woman sees in the brothers? Years ago, we go back to our ancestors, and I often wonder if it has something to do with our physical structure, or is it something that they were deprived of for so long and they're curious? Is it curiosity, or is it something that they really, really, really feel for this brother or this man of color? And I'm really not sure.
I mean, I've never seen him date black women, and asked him why, and my father told me that black women were too bossy, too pushy, and they think, quote unquote, that they wear the pants in a relationship, which hurt me deeply because I consider myself part of being a black woman.
Mostly when it came to a relationship situation of a woman of color, it was always an attitude issue that I did not enjoy whatsoever. Mostly not them. It's like I haven't encountered too many black women that don't want to be heard. Put it that way. Everything they have to say is very important to them mostly, and they have to hear themselves say it. Is how I basically view it. It's pretty harsh to say. It is pretty harsh to say, but it's not something that I'm willing to tolerate if you have to hear yourself talk.
I often wonder what kind of women are they around that have attitudes, because he or they just put us all in one box and we're all not the same. Here I am, positive, loving life, just very determined to live life to the fullest, and waiting on my husband to be. And when I look around and I'm out and about, I see interracial relationships, and I often wonder, it bothers me, well, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Do I not have long enough hair, or am I not light enough? What is it? Because I'm not a woman with an attitude. I think I'm very positive.
It's really odd because I don't want to say that I particularly prefer. I do particularly prefer Caucasian women, but in a sense, I don't completely discard black women, because a person is I still have, there's so many two sides of me. I prefer this, but I do understand that people are people, and a person is not the color of their skin.
Yo, what up, Nellis? It's your boy Filotsko here, reporting live from Voronezh, Russia. And let me tell you tell you a little something about what happened today to me. First of all, for the first time in Russia, I saw a little black girl walking by herself. A little black girl. She was probably 11 years old, walking with her other 11-year-old friend, but she was black. She didn't even look mixed. She might have been mixed. I couldn't tell from a distance, but from where I saw her, she looked black. Plus, I was in a car going pretty fast, so she looked like she had two black parents. She was walking by herself. She was walking with her little Russian boyfriend or something. I was surprised to see it because I've never seen it. There's not that many black girls here. So I saw her, I got real excited. I was like, oh, wow, I've never seen that. If I were driving the car, I would have stopped it, got out and said hello to her. Definitely, by far. There's no way I would have just drove past her, but we were in a cab and we were kind of late, so we had to go. But even more coincidental or ironic, whatever the hell you want to call it, as I get food, maybe just 10 minutes later, I see two black women. Two adult black women, one pushing a baby, one with a big head of hair that wasn't hers. The other one had natural hair. And the one with the fake hair was light skin, and the one with her real hair was dark skin. And this dark skin girl was the one pushing the stroller. So I see them, so, I get excited. I get excited as hell, And so they both make eye contact with me, and I nod my head a little, expecting something in return, nothing happens. So I still had 5 seconds before I passed them fully. So as I got closer, I verbalized anyway. I'm like, hey, how's it going? Light-skinned lady with the fake fucking hair sees me, just turns her head, and the dark-skinned one goes, like they didn't care. That pissed me off. And I'm gonna tell you why. This has happened many fucking times in Russia. Every time I see a black dude, they have no problem saying hello, stopping to talk, anything. We'd be like, yo, how's it going? You good? You safe? Any problems? Blah, blah, blah. Where should I go? Where should I not go? How are the girls? We all do it. But not every time. There was one time I saw a black girl. She was happy to see me and we talked. That was only one time. every other time I've seen a black girl on the street, I try to say hello to show some solidarity, they fucking ignore me and have an attitude. This is Russia. Now, I was with my manager who saw it. I'll give them this slight benefit of the doubt. They might do it because I'm with a white girl. Because every time I've said hello to them, I was always with a white girl. Always. So maybe they feel offended. Possibly. Possibly that. But the simple fact that the places where we are, where they live, we don't see black people every day at all. So me seeing them, trying to show some solidarity, and them just ignoring me, yo, they have fucking attitude problems. I used to always speak about how I never spoke about black women's attitude problems in America because I wasn't really around it. Like, yeah, the black women in my family had attitude problems, but I've never really dated a black girl, so I don't know about their attitude problems in relationships. Jesus, the girls here. I don't really know about their attitude problems in relationships in America, so I kind of never spoke about that too much. I may have said things like, no, black women, too many of them are on welfare, too many of them are single parents, way too many of them are single parents. But I don't really get on how they're mean or anything like that. I don't. Yeah, sure, they have attitudes, especially when they're working, just like Russian women. They both have that similarities. But they even have these attitudes for no reason out here in Russia. Now, in the video clip we just saw, the mixed people were speaking about, and that mixed guy especially, was speaking about how black women have bad attitudes. Now, whether you like it or not, it's very common for people who have had relationships with black women and other women as well to say that black women have bad attitudes. Now, I don't think so many people would be saying this for absolutely no reason. I don't think too many people would say that for absolutely no reason. Now, when people say black women have bad attitudes, no, they're not saying all like 100%, but they are saying too many. That's what they mean. They mean too many black women have bad attitudes in relationships. Now, the mixed guy, he seemed like a nice guy. It didn't seem like he was trying to be mean. He was trying to be honest. And that woman, the black woman, I don't think she was mixed. But the black woman speaking about how she doesn't understand what white women see in our men and how she gets a little upset when she sees a white woman with a black guy. Well, of course, she could have been nice, but also she was on camera. She was on camera. Who knows how she behaves in real life? Who knows how she really feels about interracial couples? Maybe even worse than she said on camera. Could be. Because just like that video a lot of you saw with the white guy telling the black woman to go to the back of the bus, when I saw that video, I didn't know it was fake, but what I did say was, it's kind of weird how the black woman was speaking. I don't think a black woman would speak like that. The typical black woman in Brooklyn on a bus with a white man saying, go to the back because you're black, would reply, why does my skin color matter? I'm no different than you. Get the fuck out of here. That was obviously fake, and next you know, it was fake. The white guy did a good job, but I knew something was up with that black chick. Oh, we're all the same. Get the fuck out of here. How has she been behaving? We know. Who the fuck you think you talk to, motherfucker? We know. And I'm not saying she's wrong for behaving that way, for someone being so rude to you, telling you to go to the back of the bus because you're black. I would expect it. I wouldn't be mad at her for that. But, oh, we're the same. Why do I have to go to the back? You're not caring. Get the fuck out of here, fake-ass script that bitch wrote. Get the hell out of here. Knew something was up with that. So I just want to ask all the mixed people out there. If you're mixed with black and something else, do you prefer... This is really for the men. I don't know about the women. The women can give me their opinions too, but this is really for the men. If you're mixed with like black and white and black with something else, if you had to choose to date a black girl or a girl of the race that you're mixed with, what would you choose? The black girl or the white girl? Black girl or the Asian girl? Black girl or the Latin girl? Which one would it be and why? Because I don't think it's just a mixed people thing to think black women have attitudes. I think that's kind of an American thing. But I'm so fucking pissed off that it's turning out to be a thing in Russia as well. Like, I do not get it. I'm trying to figure out why. I swear to God, next time it happens, I'm pulling out my camera and I'm going to interview this bad attitude, fake hair having bitch. I'm going to do it. Because I'm in Russia, people. I'm in fucking Russia. This shouldn't happen here. Don't let the background fool you. This is San Francisco because I'm in an English teaching school right now working. But don't get it twisted. I am in Russia. There's Russian nationalists almost everywhere. And so when I see a black person and say hello, I expect that in kind. I never have a problem getting it from the men. We chop it up, we talk all the time. But 9% of the time when it's a black woman, she has a fucking attitude problem. Even here. Unreal. And that's really all I gotta say about this. I'm pissed off. I don't understand. I don't understand. Now to go a little further, usually the obviously mixed black women out here in Russia don't do that. The mixed black women don't do that. They say hello. They come to my classes. They speak to me. The ones who are obviously mixed don't behave that way. But the ones who are like mostly just black, who look like they have two African parents or something, they usually have that fucking attitude. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And that's basically it, people. I'm out. Later.